Hi, Bridget here from the Radiant Mompreneur. And you can check me out at theradiantmompreneur.com. Today I wanted to talk a little bit about an often sensitive subject, and that is the use of medications for different conditions, depression, anxiety, different things, and I'm specifically answering the question why I chose to go back on Prozac. Little history first. When I was, I would say late teens, maybe 19, maybe 20, I did go on Prozac for a period of time. I think I was probably on it about 2 years, and it helped me tremendously at that time in my life with depression, and I ended up going off of it after I had gotten some other help, and really didn't feel the need to have it again through adulthood. Little further history: before I had my son Benjamin, who's now 3, I did have some experiences that led to anxiety. I had 2 miscarriages before I had my son, and it led to some pretty tremendous anxiety for me that I had not experienced before in my life, including panic attacks, which are really devastating and, just really awful, awful to deal with. And I did get help for that, therapy, acupuncture, medication, guided meditations, and it helped. It did help me. So I was not on medication for the anxiety for very long. I think it was a period of months. Fast forward, okay, and I've done a lot of personal growth, spiritual growth, mindfulness work. I'm a pretty happy person. I really feel most of the time a deep sense of peace, and I feel good about life. I really do. So why did I go back on Prozac? Well, life, life is no matter how much we plan, right? There's a degree of uncertainty, of unpredictability, and things happen. In the past 6 or 7 months, there have been a series of things that have been really trying, really, really difficult, really just hard. In July of 2014, my father passed away unexpectedly. Very, very tough time grieving for him. Shortly after that, his mom, my grandma, got sick or ill and was in the hospital, and she passed away about 6 weeks after my dad. So a lot of grieving there. Not too long after that, maybe about 3 months, my husband's father passed away. A lot of grief in the family, right? And I felt like I grieved appropriately, as anyone would. It's very sad, and you take time, right, to cry and heal and hide from the world a little bit, and then you realize that you need to get back up and that life is worth living. So I went through all of that, started to feel a renewed sense of joy and optimism. Then was thrilled to discover that my husband and I were expecting our second child. This was in December, and it felt like all was right with the world, that it was meant to be. It felt meant to be. And about 13 weeks into my pregnancy, at a doctor's appointment, regular doctor's appointment, discovered that I had miscarried the baby. So, again, grief, right? Trying to understand life, if anyone can, right? But it's been about a month since that happened, and I've been, quote unquote, holding my own. I am a firm firm believer in my mindfulness practice, in the goodness of life, even though sometimes it's a little hard to see, even though you have those rough days, right? Family's been supportive, business is still running along. My 3-year-old son, he's playing right over there right now, happily. And yet, through all of this, I did decide to reintroduce Prozac back into my life. Now, some people have very strong feelings about medication. I've always felt like if it's there if you need it, use it if you need it. So I will be starting that shortly, and I don't intend to be on it long term, but if I wanted to, that's okay too. This pursuit of happiness and this pursuit of peace and this pursuit of success as a mom and a business owner and life-work balance and all these things that you want in life, it doesn't mean that we are after this pursuit of perfection. We're human, we're moms, we're normal people, and we have our good days and our bad days. I like to think that I am at more peace than I've ever been in my life. I really am. And, it's natural to have a little depression, especially after such a series of difficult life events. So this post is meant to inspire and encourage, as I hope all my posts do, that, I'm I'm just here as support and someone who hopefully can encourage you. I would encourage you to leave a comment for me at the bottom of this video and let me know if you've had similar experiences. Hi, Benjamin. Hi, buddy. Bye-bye.